Hey guys, we're Time 6. We're back watching the originals. This is Season 1, Episode 16 called Farewell to Storyville. If you enjoy our videos, make sure to leave a like, comment down below your thoughts, and remember to subscribe for future uploads. You can also check out our Patreon page where you can get early access and the full uncut reactions up to 6 episodes ahead. Link is going to be down below. Help support the channel by checking that out, and let's get started right away.
Nick, don't go.
Nick, yeah?
Will you stay with me till the storm ends? Wait, stay with you, Rebecca. That's a waltz.
Then he daggers her 40 times.
She's the only one that calls him Nick.
We end this nonsense now.
You would side with that traitor.
I am not choosing sides, but I will not allow you to hurt our sister.
How long do you think you can defend her?
Oh.
As long as it takes.
They're
No
playing
weapon
tag?
is necessary.
Couldn't Klaus just bite him?
Yep.
But he's stronger too, right?
Elijah's stronger, I think, but Klaus
Elijah
can
can-
bite.
He
So-
can fight back.
One obscenity-laced tirade after the next.
These guys are playing tag from the morning to the morning.
Stay as far away from me as you can.
That's a brilliant strategy, but given that dead bitch Celeste has trapped us in here till moonrise,
The dead bitch.
options are somewhat limited.
I'm not leaving you in there.
It was cold, empty, and dark, and it went on forever.
Probably because you died after, not during. though.
Right.
I'm sorry, Dee.
I don't want to talk about it. Please, Marcel, don't make me.
A murderous expression.
A self-righteous posturing.
You look like father.
Oh.
Finally, someone
Gasp.
said it.
You were never the recipient of his cruelty. None of you were. Not Cole, not Finn, none of you.
I have not forgotten.
More flashbacks, I think.
Let's go.
Hold now.
You bungled it.
Your aim is improving.
But he grows more pathetic every day.
Oh my
Do
god.
not talk back to me. You're not man enough to hold this weapon. If you can't hunt, you're
Damn.
nothing but a burden.
I'm sorry.
It's a shame we can't feed on sad-eyed apologies. It's your one and only skill.
Damn.
Damn.
Oofda.
The boy needs to be made strong.
Marcel told me you were up here. Do you want to tell me what happened?
She doesn't want to talk about it.
I died, and at first I was alone, but then I heard them. Voices whispering to me.
Who?
The ancestors.
So she wasn't alone?
They're so angry with me.
Well,
Oh.
rightfully so.
Power against my own.
That goes without saying. Bonnie caught that too, right? Like, you're not special, Davina.
Rebecca Michelson.
Guy's a psychopath, bro.
Just speak.
I'm dead. Look at the way he's sitting on top too.
You stand accused of betraying your own blood. How do you plead?
I plead you to shut up and
Why is this fucking hilarious?
Yeah.
Our father, you brought him to our home. What possible defense could you have?
I knew he was the only thing that you feared, and I wanted you to run.
Because you hated me.
Because you were hateful. You denied me the freedom to love.
Oh, so that's your defense?
You were cruel and controlling and manipulative.
I was trying to protect you from imbeciles.
Leech.
Not to mention your own poor judgment.
And what about
Damn.
the man
That poor
you loved
judgment.
enough to call friend? Why did you forbid me to love Marcel?
Do not mention his name.
I wanted to be just like you. How could you have fallen so far?
He looks like a little kid that's throwing a tantrum right now.
When does he not?
I remember the day that father caught you whittling little chess pieces with his hunting knife. He beat you so mercilessly and for so long. I actually feared for your life.
I will not let you hurt him anymore.
You stand against me.
The destroyer?
Michael Michelson?
Perhaps I might temper my rage if Rebecca will admit she was a victim of her own idiocy. That Marcel used her to oust this family and to take my city.
Marcel did not manipulate me.
That is kind of true too.
You defend him, and yet you can't help but wonder, what if I'm right?
We loved each other.
Then why didn't he chase after you when you fled New Orleans? Oh, yes, that's right, he was
Damn.
here.
Oh,
Stealing
speaking
what I
facts, yo.
built.
You want me to renounce Marcel? Marcel is not at fault. I called Michael.
Rebecca, you
I
must...
was the one who brought him to New Orleans because of your wickedness. Yes, I hated and I was afraid of our father. But he was a lesser evil than you. My bastard brother who loomed over me, threatening me as you are now. And given the choice, I do.
Don't say that.
I'm not going.
I said, leave us, please.
Oh, he has both weapons.
Yes. Fine.
So now you must deal with me.
Come at me, bro.
When my brother died, I never thought I'd be okay again. I cried for weeks. I blamed myself. I blamed him. And then I realized all that sadness was swallowing me up. And I made a choice. I wasn't going to let it. You can make that choice, Davina.
But the witches aren't just gonna let me go. They're not done with me.
No one can control you unless you let them.
How do I even know who to trust? Be honest, Cammy. Isn't there something you want to?
Yep.
My uncle's sick. I thought you could help him.
Wow.
Yeah, that's rough.
Should have came out with
Davina,
that
get with the
first.
program. Just what witches do, okay?
Care about you.
You haven't watched Vampire Diaries?
Right.
You need to run, Marcel. When the moon reaches its apex, Klaus will be free, and he will do to you what he's going to do to me, only worse.
After all, Niklaus, it was your cruelty that led her to do what she did.
Do you not see, Elijah? She didn't mean to chase me off. She wanted me dead.
You're wrong. When our sister sees something that she perceives to be an injustice, she can be stubborn, impetuous, and at times downright dangerous. And never was this more apparent than the night she tried to kill our father.
What is this? Some melodramatic fiction designed
you can
to
show
garner
him.
my sympathy.
It is the truth.
Oh, why would you even say that?
Had I not stopped her,
At least it's consistent. It's like, oh, we don't kill family,
Yeah.
regardless of what they do.
I wish that I could revisit that moment, complete the task myself.
Whoa.
Never mind.
He took that back
He's not
real
consistent.
quick.
Niklaus, sometimes our sister acts without thinking. So yes, she responded by summoning our father. Yes, that was a mistake. I'm not entirely sure that I can blame her.
I can. If you want to protect Rebecca, you'll need to use the White Oak stake.
I don't have to listen to this nonsense.
No, don't pretend you haven't thought about it. Sure, you dress it up with your fancy suits and your handkerchief.
Handkerchiefs.
I'm not so cowardly that I have to kill you, Niklaus. But if I have to make you suffer to protect Rebecca,
Oh, he's gonna do it.
is what I will do.
I knew you couldn't do it. You still cling to the hope that I can be redeemed, and if the bastard can be saved.
I mean,
This is that vamp. This is that shit.
on,
This is that shit, you know, that we always complain about.
I thought Elijah was gonna.
it's going in.
And now
Oh.
this. So I decide who lives and who dies.
I don't think you do.
Not really.
He'll just do the same surprise attack on you.
Yeah.
Why not finish what you started a century ago?
I did not want you dead. I wanted you to run.
Liar! You wanted revenge.
You drove
Revenge.
me to betray you, and now you want to twist it and make it worse so you can justify killing me instead of accepting your own fault.
Damn.
All I did was love your friend. In your paranoia, you feared losing us both.
You need to broker peace. A treaty with the vampires. I can help.
Last time I arrived for negotiation, you tried to kill me.
I learned my lesson.
The way he said it, yo.
But if you want my help lowering that spell, you're going to have to give us Davina Claire.
Ooh.
Bring Davina to us, and I'll find a way to break Celeste's spell.
It's hardly a fair
Meanwhile-
fight, is it? I mean, perhaps if Marcel were here, you'd stand a chance.
This is so silly.
But I expect he's already found another girl.
You take joy in other people's pain, and then you wonder why I hate you.
Yes, and that hatred led you to do what you did. I am a vicious, heartless monster, and so you summoned Michael to kill me. Admit it.
It's not true.
You know what you did. Admit it.
I didn't.
You wanted me dead.
Don't.
You're getting too close there.
I don't think
buddy.
anyone's stabbing anyone.
Maybe I did.
Oh.
I mean, it's
Look at
part
his face.
it's obviously part of the truth. 'Cause
Yeah.
If Michael got him, then.
I would have died.
Oh, is that in the heart?
Wait a second.
No way Rebecca's done.
Is that over for her?
No, she'd have to burst into flames, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You missed my heart.
Perhaps I did.
On purpose?
He got it all out with that. You know?
You just want to stab her.
Yeah.
Dagger her again.
Perhaps I just wanted you to feel a fraction of the fear I felt. Enough. My family. You, Elijah.
As he's suffering.
As he's dying over there.
We are the strongest creatures in the world, and yet we are damaged beyond repair. We live without hope.
All the vampires watching this are crying.
What? What vampires are watching this?
I just say the way she's saying it, you know?
They can relate.
Now we're even.
Tell him Rebecca's not dead. He might.
He might lose his shit.
Even if Klaus is free, if you hurt Davina in any way.
Marcel, it's over. You lost.
Damn.
Try and have a little dignity.
Jeez. I call bullshit on the hex thing. Like,
Whatever you're going
if you could bring people back to life, like, can't do this.
I know you hate me, but what's done is done.
What's done is never done.
What?
But it is.
But it literally is.
I want a home. I want a family.
Family.
I want someone to love me. And I want to live.
Go far away and never come back. New Orleans will be mine. I will raise my child here in the city you took from me. No doubt Elijah will choose to stay. You are free.
That's deep. The freedom is also like a punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just never
She
gonna
does-
see
yeah.
her. Yeah.
Because Elijah's gonna stick with him.
Mm-hmm. You got what you wanted.
I wonder if Marcel will go with her.
That's a good question.
That's a
crusty ass.
fucking piano.
Yeah, super.
I thought you would have run off by now.
Yeah, well, this is my town. You may want me to beg for
Is he taking it back?
I'm
Or
not
crying? Elijah?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Hey!
Damn.
Good evening.
It's a presentation.
Trust I need no introduction. After all, this was once my family home. Your privileges here have been revoked. Marcellus, out of respect for my sister, I will grant you this one mercy. I will allow you to keep your life.
Oh shit.
However,
Allow
you're
you.
hereby exiled. If I so much as find a trace of you in the French Quarter, it
Oh.
will not end well for you.
Damn.
Understand?
Bro, I love Savage Elijah.
Run along.
Elijah is straight to the point.
Right?
There's no scene. There's
no emotional shit.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. Yeah,
This guy's not like. He's never crying like a bitch.
Yeah.
You're beginning to sound like me.
no.
No, he's not.
Not at all. Not at all.
You're so wrong about
If he
that.
was like you, he'd be whimpering and crying and.
Tearing up.
But yo,
Yeah.
I do wish you had finished building our home. Even if I'd never set foot inside. It would have been nice if there was something beautiful left standing after all of this.
That crusty piano.
No, that shit does not work.
Goodbye, Marcel Gerard.
His name is Gerard.
Gerard?
What happened to us girls sticking together?
Well, Nick and I came to a sort of all or nothing arrangement. I leave town for good. He allows me to. And speaking of your child, our family has no shortage of enemies. She will inherit all of them. Please, be careful.
You know, you can always come back and visit. I've been known to keep a secret or two from Klaus.
Despite my absence, I do love her very much.
There's no way. We'll see her again.
Yeah.
Nah, this feels like a proper.
It
They're really
is
dragging it out.
for now, for sure, but
Oh, there's gonna be a time when they need her, you know?
It might be like end of the season she comes back.
maybe, yeah.
I don't think she's gonna be here for next few
True,
episodes.
yeah.
She's free.
Freedom!
She goes back
She
to
crashed
Mystic Falls.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Please no.
Who does she like over there again?
Matt, remember?
Matt.
It is
Oh my god. That made no sense.
Remember the threesome?
Oh, yeah. Matt had a threesome.
I forgot about that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Alright guys, thanks for watching the reaction portion of the video. Make sure to stay tuned for the discussion. If there's any part of the episode that we weren't able to keep in the YouTube edit, click the link down below for the full uncut reaction over on Patreon. And let's discuss now. This is called... What's it called? Farewell to the Storyville. I think for the time being, a Rebecca hiatus.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. At least that's how I felt, but we'll see.
Maybe until the baby's born.
Yeah, for sure.
She'll come
be,
back after,
yeah.
right?
Show's called The Originals. It can't just be Klaus and fucking Elijah, you know?
It
I don't
could
think
if
so.
they, because we know the other side still exists, right? So like, if they bring back the other brothers,
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
you still have the originals that just are two people.
Yeah.
And I guess the baby kind of counts as an original, right?
Yeah. The mom.
No, not the mom.
Mom's
Oh,
the original.
which mom?
Yeah, which mom?
Esther.
That's her, yeah.
I don't know if Esther's coming back, but I like to see the brothers back. At least for a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I guess
Was
Cole
it
is
Cole?
kind of
Cole's
nice.
a savage, but Finn's
Yeah,
boring.
Finn was, yeah.
Yeah, keep Finn on the
The
other
problem
side.
is they got Finn's whole thing was with that other lady. Remember
it's
the
the mom.
redhead?
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that story's done. I mean, they can come up with
All right, anyways, so favorite moment for me, I think it has to be the end scene with Elijah.
100%.
When Elijah gets assertive, that is the shit that I watch for, you know.
Yo, he disrespected the shit out of fucking
Marcel.
Right?
Guy dashed him, bro.
Marcel's like,
Came in and flinged him.
let's talk about this. Bye, bitch. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that was such a good scene. Least favorite. I guess it's that Marcel's not leaving. So the reason I don't like it is because two things are gonna happen. Or at least the only two things I can see. One is he's gonna come back, stir shit up, and they're not gonna kill him, right? And that's gonna make them look weak for not sticking to their word. Or two, he comes back, stirs shit up, and they do kill him, and then we lose Marcel. So the only way I see it, it's a lose-lose.
Yeah.
And I just wish he went with Rebecca. Like, fuck. Like, sure, we might not see him in the show, but at least it ends on a happy note, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe a little twisted and they find a way to make it work. That aren't the two options.
Yep.
Yeah, my favorite scene just had to be, you know, the beef between Klaus,
I'll be back.
you know, Elijah and, what's her name? Rebecca, yeah. So yeah, you know, just a little, they just aired everything out and just, you know what I mean? Klaus got his fucking side, you know, exposed or whatever. So, yeah, Lee's favorite just had to be, I don't know, I guess Marcel just kind of turning on, you know, Elijah and Klaus, right? So I don't know where we're gonna head from there, because he should be on their side too, but for the sake of the story, we need that.
Yeah. You know, Marcel is at a weird place now.
Yeah.
Like, he
has nothing.
He's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, even Davina, she doesn't even like him. She doesn't trust him. I don't know. Like, they better fix his character soon, dude.
I feel like he's a little manipulative too, you know?
Yeah, but it looks like it.
Because Klaus was right then. Because, you know, Rebecca's argument was like, you know, I brought Michael so you can stop manipulating them two, right? But,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And Klaus is like, nah, it's there to kill him, like, right? So he doesn't give a fuck about Rebecca.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's done too many things where he's like, does he actually like Rebecca?
Yeah.
I mean, we know he does, but it's just that his actions are so weird sometimes. And the fact that he stayed back to, like, that is so true. Like, he didn't even try and look for her. He's like, oh, I actually want to stay here and build this city.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then again, like a few episodes ago, when he chose his empire over Rebecca.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it was about, but yeah, it was something similar. My favorite was by far the ending with Elisha. I just like how he's straight to the point, no messing around. There's no speech involved.
He's just a boss, bro. He comes in, he knows his place. It's like, there's no talking. Talking about the last scene with Elijah.
Yeah.
Everyone finished their moments?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so let's start with Davina.
Sure.
I'm gonna be honest, I really don't give a fuck.
I think they're trying to open up there's other people on the other side, and now we're gonna start interacting. Seeing them, talking to them, all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe it leads into something good, but right now I honestly couldn't
something
care
that could
less.
probably benefit fucking.
Because,
what's his name?
like this, I don't know who said it. Genevieve, did she say it? Someone said like this is only happening because you guys interrupted the ritual.
Yep.
And I mean, we saw in Vampire Diaries when you start abusing.
It's a bougie.
Abusing. when you start
when you're bougie and you're abusing people.
Yeah.
When you start abusing magic,
yeah.
Then the ancestors will come in and fuck you up.
Right.
And fucking ancestors, right?
I mean, no, bro, they're here to keep the balance. Like, so, like Davina ain't special. She's gonna get the same treatment as Bonnie.
Mm-hmm.
Although this might be worse because Davina did.
That's far
She had
more.
4 times the power of right. What was it?
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
Bro, I
Earthquake.
swear to God, Bonnie's the only likable witch.
She is.
She is.
Honestly, no.
Only because she's friends with Elena.
Wait, Papa Tunde.
Papa Tunde
Right?
too.
He's
We
good.
Yeah.
had him for like 2 scenes.
No, but he's still likable.
Yeah,
right?
okay,
He's
that's
likable.
fair.
Honestly,
I
I
like-
kind of like Genevieve.
She's alright.
Yeah, she's a villain, but she's fun to watch.
I don't mind when they're a villain, but it's just so hard to like.
Oh, when they're a main character?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But I like her better than Celeste.
Mm-hmm.
Genevieve.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Celeste was just horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So
Not the original Celeste.
Yeah,
the one that
yeah,
became the.
yeah.
What was her name?
I don't know.
Yeah. who cares, man?
Starts with an R, no? Or am I tripping? I know who you're talking about. Fuck, I forgot the name.
Yeah, I don't, whatever. Yeah.
What we're talking about? Oh yeah, Davina. So they really freaking. I think those scenes. You know, I'm gonna put that in my least favorite because that shit really dragged, yo. Like, and then Cammy came in for no reason. I mean, I guess she has a reason, like the hex, but
That was so true though. When
yeah,
Davina was like, "All of you just want something from me. Like you're acting like you care, but it's always because of something. Like she needs help
Well,
because of the.
this is where Davina's immaturity is showing, right? Because you can do both. You can
You
care,
can, yeah, but it just
and you can
looks-
want something, right?
Yeah.
But
It's
I think
her,
the problem here is
the teen mindset.
Yes.
Oh, you're
yeah.
just using me.
Yeah.
It's
No,
just-
it's the victim mindset. But I mean, we watch Vampire Diaries. We know what the witch's role is in a friend group of vampires. It's solve the shit basically. So I'm not even surprised. And that's why I don't give a fuck because Vampire Diaries set like the bar, and we're just seeing the same shit here. And the only difference is that she's crying about it and Bonnie didn't. So
Yeah.
Also, Marcel's kind of. Okay, I guess he did keep a witch to help him.
what's that?
Cause like.
Davina, yeah.
Because when they were talking about you need a witch's help to take down that wall thing, and he has no one. He has not one witch that's actually cool with, except for.
Yeah, but that
Davina.
makes sense because
No, I know.
Oh yeah, because of his history with them.
no,
right?
because
gotta-
he
Yeah.
put this war on witches, right?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, if you practice magic, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Damn, bro, this guy's taking L's everywhere.
He was a dictator and a
is,
half.
No,
He has
exactly.
no help anywhere right now. This guy, Marcel.
But no, wait.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about. We're jumping ahead now. But if he's not running, maybe he can find common ground with the witches, which is
Oh my god.
originals. Let's get them, right?
Yeah,
He's gonna sign
that's
it.
exactly what's gonna happen. I
There's
think.
no one else, dude.
I mean, yeah, like might as well. Enemy of my enemy is my friend, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll get back to that after. Let's talk about family drama, telenova
That was
in the
a fun
cemetery.
scene, yeah.
That was fucking sick.
Oh, it got better, but honestly, the first like few scenes, I was like, bro, what the fuck were you watching?
I did
Yeah.
like the
It was-
flashbacks.
Some of them were okay. I think some of them were cheesy, but
I always
especially
enjoy.
the kid scenes.
I always enjoy the family stuff because
Yeah.
it's kind of relatable, you know.
I know the flashbacks. To me, they were cheesy, but
Yeah.
what I enjoyed was after the trial because the trial was goofy. Just the way it was all set up.
Yeah.
Trial. Like they're saying some real shit, right? But just the way the scene was set up,
Right.
it just makes you laugh.
Yeah.
And I can't take it seriously.
It's just like Klaus is like an immature younger brother that's always in his feelings. Guy's on top. All right, guys, this is a trial for fucking betraying me, and they're like the two
It's
mature
literally like kids that just
siblings.
play, yeah,
you
they
know.
make believe, yo. So, I think once Klaus stabbed Elijah, that's when it got good.
Yeah.
Because that's when he went to Rebecca. That's when they had the real heart-to-heart, because the trial was bullshit, right? Yeah. And I didn't expect him to stab at all, but he did.
Yeah. I mean, Elijah was talking all that shit, like, oh, you can't do nothing to me. And out of nowhere, swish.
You know the difference between Klaus, Rebecca, and other vampires? They really, it feels like they're stuck at a certain point. Like when they were like 16, 17? When were they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're,
yeah.
they're
It
supposed to be
feels
like
like-
16, 17, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like it feels like they're
Yeah.
actually stuck there. Like they haven't fucking grown up. But like for other vampires, like Elijah's always been like that. So
A little
maybe
mature.
not. Yeah. So maybe like Damon or Stefan. You can tell. They've actually grown. Right. They learned a few things over the years.
Yeah, so I called this out during the episode, right?
Yeah.
Like they're like 1,000 years and they couldn't have personal
Yeah.
growth.
Exactly.
But if you like, there's a nuance there, right? Like if you go deeper into it, that's one way to look at it. But the other way to look at it is 1,000 years of the same shit. You're gonna be set in your ways, you know. So it does kind of go both ways, where each is plausible, but at the same time, like if we're gonna root for these characters, they can't be this incompetent, you know. And that's where it just loses me, both Klaus and Rebecca.
Yeah.
And that's why Elijah's the only one I root for, honestly.
Elijah's so sick.
Like that's the like I'm assuming there's gonna be some growth
He's
now.
so consistent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is. So what else? Want to just talk about the end now?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, the truce between Klaus and Rebecca. She gets her freedom, but she doesn't get to have, at least not the original family. Like she could go make her own family.
Yeah.
Not that she could have kids, but she could have her like some next family, but she can't have the original family, basically.
Yeah. She can't be part of this.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So freedom comes at a cost.
I mean, it makes sense, kind of. Because
I mean-
Klaus is sort of right, bro, you know?
About what?
Because, about the fact that Marcel does not give two shits about her. You know, he brought in.
Nah, that's an
the dad for no
oversimplification,
reason.
man. Because he does care, but he doesn't care enough for his own goals
Yeah.
to like put that aside, right? That's the problem here. And it's kind of similar to Tyler, right? Because I know a lot of people give Tyler shit for wanting his revenge against Klaus.
But it's justified in a way.
No, but like the argument is, he chose his goals versus Caroline, right? And now Marcel's doing the same shit where he'd rather go into battle with Klaus
Yeah.
rather than just living with Rebecca. And the thing is, if you're a normal guy, then fine, because you have to struggle in the world and maybe your goals are worth it. But if you're a vampire, you can just get what you want. Go into like a city. There's so many cities in the world. Just get what you want.
Yeah.
Like it's not that hard to build up as a vampire, you know?
Also, honestly, Rebecca, like she
Maybe
went
it's-
there just to save Elijah or something. What was the initial reason why she went there?
Where?
To go back in the city.
Save
some.
the baby.
The baby. It was a baby
Yeah.
thing.
No, it was
Okay.
Elijah. She wanted to keep an eye on Elijah. And
Elijah. It was Elijah.
And it was
right?
the baby too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he really doesn't want to be there anyway. This is the best outcome for her. Just go.
So I'm talking about
and
Marcel, yeah.
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 But
But you know, maybe it's the fact that the witches only exist here, right? They're all like grouped in. Like
this is
where
like
they're
the
from.
witch capital, I think.
Yeah. So maybe because Marcel just feels a way like he has that control over witches. Maybe it's like a deeper.
But he doesn't
thing.
anymore because Davina
Yeah.
doesn't have the same power.
Yeah. Maybe it's because of that. I
She's
don't know.
still got something though, apparently.
Like let's try to break down Marcel's character, right? Like, yeah, he built all this and he lost it. So sure, that sucks. But there is a level of ego and pride there, right? Which fuels his mission to go back.
Right.
But if you just want to be like the top G of a place, just go to some random village or city and just build up again. But this time you have a partner. So like it feels more wholesome. I don't know, like what the
Like
way
a
to phrase
kingdom,
it
like a
is.
kingdom, like
Yeah, exactly.
king, queen type shit. Yeah, I hear you.
I think that would work way better for Marcel.
Yeah. I don't know
But
where he's gonna head after this.
They don't want to leave the New Orleans.
Yeah, I guess he does feel like it was taken away from him because this is his thing, right? He built this.
Like he grew up there, like it's his home.
And all these
whatever.
people, like he turned them probably. He made friends with some of them, so I
He
get
is-
why he wouldn't want to leave.
No, but the thing is, it's not worth it because
He's being treated like a punk, right? Like this guy is nobody now.
Maybe him and Tyler can find some common ground,
Why?
and that's where it's gonna go because they both hate Klaus.
why Tyler?
Yeah,
It's gonna be the witches.
Huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be the witches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess right.
But yeah, like I don't like that he stayed because, again, I only see the two options, right?
He kind
Like, sure, he'll get the help from the witches, but either originals kill him or they don't. And
He probably won't. Let's be real.
that's the outcome that I don't want more
Yeah.
because I want the originals to stick to their word.
I feel like if he sides with the witches, his end will be death.
Mhm.
That's too far.
Yeah, because not only are you going against what Elijah just told you, but now you're pissing off Klaus. You know?
Exactly, yeah.
Because if Marcel walked back into the thing,
get,
would it really piss off Klaus that much?
dude,
Probably not.
Probably not. But if he walked back with witches, that's a betrayal.
That problem
That
is
is
you
betrayal.
can't betray him twice, and now you have Elijah too.
Sure you can.
Elijah's like, now you come back here, I'm gonna kill you. Come on.
Yeah, so now you have two
Yeah.
originals that you're going to piss off.
And we know Elijah is not scared to do that. Like, does Elijah really care about
The thing is that
Marcel?
Elijah, if
He
he gets
doesn't.
pissed off, he'll kill in an instant without even thinking. It's just what he wants, you know?
Yeah.
There's no emotional, like, talking. It's just, boom. All right, you're dead. You know?
Yeah, I don't know where this is going to go, but we'll see. Alright guys, thanks for watching our reaction for the originals. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below your thoughts, and remember to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.